Producer chasevibez has reportedly gone
Will
missing.
he ever return to YouTube?
If anyone has seen him, please call the number
It's
below.
been years since
Young
we
adult
last
by the
seen
name
him.
of chasevibez has not been found.
Like, haven't done a tutorial in so long, I forgot how to go about this. But what's going on, guys? It's your boy chasevibez. I know I've been off the grid from YouTube for the past few months now, but I'm finally back, I promise. As you guys can see, I'm back on my own channel. Gonna be uploading every Saturday, so y'all make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that. I got a couple news for y'all before we get into the tutorial. Some major news. I actually got my first NBA YoungBoy record, man. That's right. Woo! Man, I know. I did Fight With My Sheets with 88 Goddamn Beats on his album I Rest My Case.
Fight with she's nightly, they never gon' tell. Long as you beside me, how the hell I would fail.
I know the wall back here is blank. You guys know why it's blank? But I got a Billboard plaque coming in. You know what I mean? I'm excited. I was hella grateful for it. Super cool moment. Got some more songs with YoungBoy in the tuck. So y'all know what that means, man. Stay tuned. You know we about that. Ooh, 4K. All right. So, yeah, let's just dive right into the tutorial. I, like, forgot how to go about doing this, man. Like, I'm a rookie or something. All right, so as you guys can see, today's tutorial is how to make melodies for NBA YoungBoy, Baton Rouge artist. I'm going to be giving you guys a few tips and gems here and there, but we're going to be breaking down this loop right here, 4K Trey side quest out of my new loop kit, Esoteric, available now on tonicsounds.com. I'll have a link in the description. But yeah, let's just preview the link, man. Y'all don't want to hear about all that. Let's go. Got that bounce to it. Yeah, so that's a loop that we're going to be previewing today. As you guys can see, there's a lot of wave files, a lot of automation clips, but I promise you it's not all that scary. Trust me. I'm going to be breaking this down for you guys one by one. So as you can see, we started off with a keyscape piano. I'm just gonna break it down and how I've made it like one by one. So first, I started with the bass notes right here. As you can see, we're in the BPM of 163 beats per minute, C minor. So I just went from C down to G sharp, down to G. And then that just keeps repeating itself for like that simplicity, repetitiveness, just that catchy feeling, you know what I mean? All right, and then next up, what I went ahead and did was add this middle melody right here. You see, that's just the same consistent melody, bro. And then next up after that, I was like, all right, it obviously needs some more. So I added these three notes right here, just the G, D sharp, and D. As you can hear right here, some bounce to it. And then this triplet. So it's open, and then the third bar, this melody comes in at. And then I just copy this over, but the only thing I change on this second half right here is just these go from D down to C. So that's that. Next up after that, I knew this was gonna be one of those fast Baton Rouge type of melodies with that aggressiveness, so it needs to have like a fast melody in the background. So what I did was just clone the piano, and I made another one right here, but with a lot of reverb. As you guys can see, I put a pan man on it to make it go left and right throughout your ears. I put an effect rack on it, which if you don't have effect rack, make sure to get that. Super goated plugin. But I use Echo Boy's Galaxy, super dope reverb. And I also added a halftime, but that's for the verse. I'll show you guys later in the tutorial, so. That's the halftime, take it off. And then next up after I added that, I wanted to add like a texture, ear candy type of counter melody. I just copied the same thing right here in the contact. I use mallet flutes. I just grabbed a marimba, but it's very, as you guys can hear, it's very subtle. Like you can barely hear it. After that, I went ahead and went over to Splice, and I got this atmosphere right here just to add some texture to it. Put an automation clip to have it go fade down so it's not consistent throughout the whole melody. Get some iced coffee. This is like a daily ritual for me now, is these iced coffees. They give me like hella energy and they keep me afloat. That's how I make my YoungBoy melodies. Everybody that asks me how I do it, iced coffee. All right, so next up, I got this guitar counter melody lead thing right here. So after that, I started adding some accents and like some reverb synths that I made. This is actually an accent that I'm working on. It's gonna be out of a Baton Rouge one-shot kit that I'm working on. Just a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, Baton Rouge sounds. I'll drop that August 1st. All right, this is what the accent sounds like right here. And I just have that hit every one bar. So, now, I don't think I added any effects on that one. Yeah, I just kept it blank. All right, and then I added this reverb synth, also out of the Baton Rouge kit. Volume automation clip down to fade it out. Bring it back in. Then next up, I went ahead and added this weird lead thing I got from Splice. I'm gonna give you guys a tip real quick. I'm sure you guys probably already do this, but whenever you're becoming like beat blocked or you don't know what else to add to the melody or whatever, go to Splice or like go to like a free one-shot kit or something that has like some cool accents and drag that in the melody, and I promise you it will add like some uniqueness to it. Of course you can flip it, add effects and whatnot, but yeah, so this is what it sounds like with the melody. That little lead just set the vibe, bro. Like, shit, it's so hard. All right, next up, I really wanted to finish off the bounce, man. I got this guitar riff, right? And that's just like, ooh. And then you guys know you gotta add the wahs. Wow, 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 wow. It's like my favorite synth lead that I've ever made right here. Like, real simple, and I just do it again. Next up, I got this sound right here. This is from Splice as well. It's a little guitar. And then I added 2 more wahs. Wow, wow. And then I started adding these nice little, you know what I'm saying, Baton Rouge effects. If you guys make Baton Rouge melodies, you know you need them. And then we go ahead and piece this together. Alright, forget my CPU. So as you guys can see, the arrangement, just focus on this highlighted part right here. This is what's gonna be the main part of the melody. How I arrange my melodies, right? I do an 8-bar intro typically, 16-bar hook, 16-bar verse, and for the verse I typically take out a lot of the elements of the melody just to open it up, because a lot of the time verses are typically more open. For the hook, I go ahead and take away that little lead flute, and then I have it drop back into the second part of the hook, but then the flute comes back in, and also some of the other elements like this guitar. And then for the verse, I just open it back up. And also what I go ahead and do is halftime our contact, consistent, the little do 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 do. I halftime that, and also the piano. So as you guys can hear, it's very open. And then for the second part of the verse, I bring back in the flute. And then yeah, that's it. I don't know why my CPU is tripping. So that was just this part right here. I go ahead and copy it over because I wanted to take out this little guitar riff right here. I didn't know if the artist or producer that was gonna use a loop didn't want that in there. And I don't like stemming out my loops because there's like 50,000 different elements in here, and I don't want to stress the producer out. This is what it sounds like without the riff versus with it. Not too much of a difference, but it's there if you really notice it, and also you can feel the bounce of the melody. So yeah, this is the final loop right here if you guys want to listen to it. So yeah, that's how you make a melody for NBA YoungBoy or any Baton Rouge artist. Like I said, this was out of my new loop kit called Esoteric. I'll have a link below if you guys want to check that out. 27 of my best solo loops. I promise you this is one of my best loop kits ever. Make sure to go get it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. New videos every Saturday. So tap in. I love y'all. Go check out the kits. Follow me on Instagram at chasevibez, and I'm out.